The Turkish entertainment scene has been rocked to its core by a confession so raw and explosive that it's rewritten the narrative of one of its most beloved stars, Barış Baktas, the 28-year-old heartthrob who captivated millions as Baron Karabey in Consesekleri. On this chilly Wednesday evening, in Istanbul, Barış Baktas dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the tabloid world and beyond. "I was in love with a woman before I married Gülüm, and when she cheated on me, I married Gülüm to take revenge." This isn't just a peek behind the curtain of his tumultuous love life, it's a gut-punch revelation that reframes his marriage to Gülüm Baktas, his pre-fame wife, as a calculated act of retribution, and casts his current romance with Yağmur Yüksel, his pregnant co-star, in a stark new light. What seemed like a simple love triangle, Barış Baktas torn between Gülüm Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel, has morphed into a saga of heartbreak, vengeance, and redemption that's left fans reeling and the gossip mills churning at full throttle. Barış Baktas's journey to this moment has been a roller coaster of passion and pain, a tale that began long before he became a household name. In Istanbul's gritty Bağcılar district, he was a dreamer with a flair for the dramatic, cutting his teeth in small roles like Gözünü Kırpma in 2019 before landing the lead in Consesekleri in December 2022. It was there he met Yağmur Yüksel, the radiant actress who played Dilan to his Baron, a couple forced into marriage to end a blood feud, only to fall deeply in love over 434 episodes across 3 seasons. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, earning them a Golden Star Best TV Couple nod in 2023, but off-screen, their romance unfolded against a backdrop of chaos. Barış Baktas was already married to Gülüm Baktas, a beautician who'd been his rock in the lean years, a union kept under wraps until it burst into the open as his fame soared. Yağmur Yüksel's dramatic walkout from a wedding table with him in 2024, she later confessed she'd lost herself, hinted at a love tested by secrets, while his push for divorce from Gülüm Baktas late that year set the stage for a new chapter with Yağmur Yüksel, who announced her pregnancy on Valentine's Day 2025, 5 months along into late summer. But this confession, "I married Gülüm to take revenge," rewinds the clock to a time before the spotlight, before Yağmur Yüksel, before Consesekleri made him a star. Picture a younger Barış Baktas, perhaps in his early 20s, head over heels for a mystery woman, let's call her Ice for now, though no name's been spilled, aflame from his pre-fame days when he was hustling through auditions and odd jobs. He was mad about her, an insider might whisper, piecing together the fragments of this untold story. Barış Baktas thought she was the one, then she cheated, broke him. When? Maybe 2018 or 2019, pre-marriage to Gülüm Baktas, who he wed in a quiet ceremony before his career took off. The betrayal stung, a lover's infidelity, perhaps with a friend or rival, and Barış Baktas, wounded and vengeful, turned to Gülüm Baktas, a steady presence who'd always been there. "I married Gülüm to take revenge," he admitted, voice heavy with the weight of years. "She was safe, I wanted to prove I could move on." Imagine that moment, Barış Baktas, heart shredded, standing at an altar with Gülüm Baktas, not out of love but spite. Gülüm Baktas, a woman who'd stood by him through the grind, thought she'd won his heart, unaware she was a pawn in his emotional chess game. Gülüm Baktas had no clue, a source close to her might reveal. She loved him, thought it was real, while Barış Baktas was nursing a grudge. Their marriage held as he climbed, Consesekleri, fame surged, but cracks formed when Yağmur Yüksel entered the frame. By 2023, he and Yağmur Yüksel were sparking rumors, cozy cafe dates, lingering glances, while Gülüm Baktas waited at home, blind to the past that drove him. His 2024 divorce push, "I want Yağmur Yüksel," and Gülüm Baktas catching them in bed, were blows she fought with a filing of her own, refusing to sign papers even as he set a May 15 engagement with Yağmur Yüksel. But this? Revenge as the root of their vows? It's a dagger to Gülüm Baktas's soul. Yağmur Yüksel, 5 months pregnant, glowing with Barış Baktas's child, stands as the unintended victor in this twisted tale. She's stunned, a friend might leak. Yağmur Yüksel knew Barış Baktas loved her, didn't know Gülüm Baktas was a rebound. "Their love's been a lifeline," he confessed on February 28. He tried to hurt himself when she rejected him in 2024, post-walkout, a despair tied to losing her after Ice's betrayal broke him years before. Barış Baktas told her, the friend could add. "Yağmur Yüksel's his redemption, she's why he's here." Her Valentine's pregnancy reveal, their hotel trysts, his ringless hand, all scream devotion, but this confession casts a shadow. Was his heart ever Gülüm Baktas's to lose, or was Yağmur Gülüm Baktas's reeling, her world's ash after this gut punch? "She's devastated," a pal might sob. Gülüm Baktas thought Barış Baktas married her for love, revenge? She's a wreck. Her fight, refusing divorce, raging after the crumbles under this truth. He used me, she might have wailed, piecing it together, his no feelings on, his bare finger, now this. Gülüm Baktas built him up, the pal could say. She's been a ghost in her own marriage, cheated on by a ghost. Her forbid their happiness vow from 2024, once a war cry fades, she's not just scorned, she's a footnote in his vendetta. Barış Baktas' admission, delivered maybe last night, March 4th, in a raw moment, shifts everything. I couldn't bear Yagmur didn't accept me, he said February 28, hinting at a fragility ice betrayal forged. I married Gülüm to take revenge, doubles down, he's bared his soul, flaws and all. He's haunted, an insider might muse. Barış Baktas loved, lost, lashed out, Gülüm Baktas paid, Yagmur Yüksel saved him. His May engagement, angry lands ultimatum, his music like Oldham, it's a man reborn, but this confession scars his hero glow. Fans are a storm, hashtag Barış Revenge and hashtag Yagmur wins rage on X tonight. Barış Baktas loves someone else, Gülüm Baktas was a pawn, one side gasps, he's a jerk, poor Gülüm, another roars. Can Sasekler eclipse, Baron's honor, mock his vengeance, Yagmur Yüksel's bump pics get she's the real deal cheers. He married for revenge? Sick, a tweet blasts, Yagmur Yüksel's his true love, Gülüm Baktas' collateral, another defends. Paparazzi swarm, post-ring drop, hotel, chasing his grim face, her stunned glow. What's next? Gülüm Baktas might crack, divorce papers loom, her leverage gone or sue, revenge her weapon now. Barış Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel baby do, May vows, push on, his past a shadow they'll outrun. Barış Baktas bared it all, a pal might say. Yagmur Yüksel's his heart, Gülüm Baktas was a means. This isn't just a triangle, it's a vendetta's fallout, and Turkey's hooked on the wreckage. If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening, I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.
We need your support to grow our channel and to bring you news faster. 90% of viewers leave without subscribing. Please support the Turkish Magazine family by subscribing and liking the video.